Hey Ange, here is my video with my rig rundown that you requested. So first of all, this is my 1960s Gretsch Tennessean. It is from the year 1960, and it has a patent applied for PAF style vintage Filtertron in it. And in 1960, these guitars were budget student guitars, which I find endlessly hilarious. And Chet Atkins, the guy who they endorsed, or the guy who endorsed the guitars, famously didn't even like these guitars because he was a guy that liked a lot of gadgets and Who had. So this is my 1972 Fender Deluxe Reverb. It's only got two channels, one beef and one lean. So I use the beefy channel most often. And as you requested, here's my pedal board. So first up is the Nocturne Brain. Now the Nocturne Brain is a preamp that is designed by a guy out in California, a friend of mine by the name of Tavo. And he took the preamp section from a Roland 301 Space Echo and turned it into a pedal. Now famously, Brian Setzer has always used the Roland 301 Space Echo to get slap delay. And so Tavo wanted to find the magic that was in the preamp, and then you could match the preamp with whatever delay pedal you wanted, which I have chosen, obviously, a Boss DM2 from the 1980s. Really, really worth every penny because the repeats are so swampy and cool sounding, like an old Creedence Clearwater kind of vibe. Next in line is the Frank pedal from Big Ear in New York, and it is a very simple drive pedal, just with volume gain and tone. And I use it just to give myself that little bit of bite, but it doesn't take out any low end, which, when you're in kind of a surfy kind of band, you want that bound low end. So the Frank pedal is, the find of a century, and they both have sparkly finishes. Here, I'll move the camera a little so you can see the light and the sparkle. And I love that they both have sparkly finishes. Then is the Vicious Cricket, which is a tremolo pedal, and it is by Killinger pedals, but this guy doesn't really even make pedals anymore, but it's such a simple design, and I fell in love with it as soon as I heard it. And so all it has is a speed control, and it's really got that, speaking of Creedence Clearwater Revival, it's got that real southern kind of swampy tremolo style, that old Fender tremolo style. And I absolutely adore it and use it all the time. Lastly is the most probably custom pedal, which is made by PD Pedals, and it is a digital reverb. Now, I don't normally go for digital, but this guy's digital reverb is so compelling. It sounds so good that I just can't help myself. So, and it is in a neat green sparkle. So now I will shoot another video really quick of me adding each one of these in succession, so you can hear how they sound in action.